Right, let us try out this game, Planet S. Let's get straight into it. So load up a new game, got all sorts of settings here to set up. Let's go for normal difficulty. I have tried the tutorial already, so I kind of know what's going on. But I thought this is a fun new game, indie company. It is the kind of game that I like to take part in because it is RTS City Builder. But it's early access as well, so there's a lot of room for improvement. But it's just quite a fun game. So here we are in our new solar system. Yeah, there's loads of planets that look quite habitable. And I have my ship, and I've selected this planet. Oh, the camera's a bit awkward at the moment. I'm sure that'll be much better. But I've picked this planet because the green planets are where you want to start off on, because they all seem to have clay. And clay is the most important. Now in the bottom corner we've got a thing with some resources. And we want to set up our base, our spaceport. So I'm clicking through here on the right. There's resources on the right. The clay is important. We want to be near clay. And here we have a nice clay deposit, 2 clay deposits. So let's go for setting up here. Now this is annoying. If you don't have your spaceship selected and you find where you want to go, here you go. I've clicked on clay because I'm like, oh, I want to be over here. So I've clicked on it and it's deselected my ship. And you go through all the different things to try and find your ship, and you can't find it. So you then got to go over, find your ship, select it again, and then remember, when you zoom in, it will take you to this part of the planet. You've got to try and remember where you were. And then you have to try and drag yourself over and find it, which is a little annoying. I'm sure that will get fixed in time, but it's just something for the creators. Now there's limestone here, which I don't really care about. There's coal down there to the south. Clay here, you want to be near the clay. Get clay going. Clay economy is where you want to start. So you go, drop that spaceport, and now I'm trying to get the spaceship out of the way over there because it's annoying when it's just on the screen. Now, here we go. We put a spaceport down, and now we're going to put down these. Oh, a warehouse. That's what I should probably tell you. A warehouse is very useful. That's where everything is the hub for. Let's put down 2 clay deposit factory things and 2 things that will turn the clay into bricks. And as you can see, the spaceport has 10 bricks per building and 5 iron, which we won't be able to get yet. I think it's iron, who knows. Now, cities are very important. So you need to drop a city centre, and then you drop the workers' residences around. And this is how you get money. So you drop these, they get you money, they tick over time. And in the bottom right corner, we're losing 151, or 100. Well, it's going, we're getting more money because we're having people move in. And we've got a lot of money in the middle. And we've got energy of 22, so it's all going well. As you can see, there's little drones flying around getting resources. It's quite an interesting looking game at the moment. And they all have little... Oh, you can zoom in quite far. Here you go. They all seem to be working. There's a little clay on a little lift coming up and down. And then these drones pick it up and take it to the main hub, which is the spaceport at the moment. But also, you get warehouses that you can dot around your planet. I know there's a lot of information I'm trying to give to you, but I don't want to, have a really long video. I want to get through this, and it's early access, so it's not got loads and loads to do yet, but it's a really good, great start to the game. So I'm dropping vegetables. So for those of you that ever played Anno, very similar to Anno. You've got houses that you want to upgrade to get you more money, and then you spend money on these farms and buildings to work your way up. So I'm quickly building more houses, and I need some energy because I'm running out of energy. So I'm looking at this wind farm, and it needs 10 clay bricks. And as you can see, it takes 5 seconds to get a clay. Then your drone takes it to the main base, and then a drone takes it from the base to these factories, and then they take it from 10 seconds it takes to produce one. So you can have 2 deposits, 1 deposit for every 2 factories. So I want to increase my production. I'm looking at building more of these brick smelters. There you go, brick smelters. I should probably read what it says. Really useful. As you can see, it's -5 on energy. We've only got 5 energy left. So once we build another one, we're going to do now, we're going to be out of energy, so we should get some energy sorted soon. I'm going to do that with these wind parks. Now, they take 10 clay bricks, so we've got to wait for that. This is where the waiting game kicks in. Now, I want to build the wind away. You don't have to connect them in any way to anything in your main base. So I will go off. I find somewhere a little bit out of the way. So we have this area is like our factory zone. I'd like to build it here. Oh, over here. So I like this area. So a little peninsula that we can stick them off there. Okay. Let's build more work residences. We like more money. Money is good. And we're getting vegetables. There's a community section. More money doesn't seem to be going up, but we're just waiting for clay. And there's a thing between military and science at the moment, but we haven't got that far in the game, so that's something for the future to look forward to, where you go for science or you go for military. But we'll keep dropping these houses, we'll let the game tick by, and oh, there we go, we've got enough residences, enough population to unlock the next thing, which is workwear. So at the moment people have been walking around naked. Let's give them some clothes. Seems that we can't build things to the right, so we'll build it to the left. I only built 3, I need a 4th. Here you go, get some cotton farms. Oh, I can build to the right. My mistake. I'll probably tidy it up later. We also need some cotton weaving mills. There we go, that works. Although there was a space above it that I probably should make more use of. As the space, here we go, let's blow this up. As that spaceport thing that I placed is in is kind of the central hub, I want to kind of build things around it as close as possible. So tucking things in as close as possible makes it look good. If you delete that, apparently it deletes the second one. Okay, I'm stuck in this corner next to this mountain. You know what, building this next to the mountain was a bit silly, but we'll just go with it. And we'll drop that there. And we need to actually have a clothes factory to turn that cotton. Now, produces cotton every 20 seconds, and clothes 1 in 10 seconds. So I'm going to need 2 cotton farms to every one of those factories. So let's drop another one. The factory as close to the port as possible. And everything seems to be working. Now, there doesn't seem to be a limit on these drones. Drones kind of come back and forth all the time, which is really good, but I'm sure maybe... sorry, pardon me. I'm sure if this, the game maker, this indie company, watches this video, you might see, maybe they need to have a way to connect energy up to some buildings rather than it floating off, maybe not. They were quite open and honest on their Steam page, saying, tell us and we will listen. They're willing to listen to Steam reviews, so that's something that's cool to hear when someone's on early access game. They're willing to take on advice and listen to their fans. So yeah, this is a cool game. And like I said, it's just like Anno. It's weird bugs with the camera when you zoom in a bit far, but that's okay. Get rid of this stuff, filling up the page on the right. But we want to build a pub. So the people we're going to want to have, pub sessions, go drink with their mates on this new planet that's called Future City. I could rename it, but I've got to get creative and I can't be bored yet. But there we go. Drop the pub, and then those people are happy. They've got everything they need. They've got clothes for them so they're not naked. They've eaten vegetables. You've got all sorts, so that's good. Now I could build a warehouse. I want to build it near this section down the bottom. It's got more clay, and there's iron down here as well. I see there's that iron. So let's drop a deposit, that clay mine. Every 5 seconds it will produce one, so I need 2 brick smelters. And drop that warehouse. So as you can see, the drone comes from that warehouse and goes to the smeltery and goes to the... I've forgotten the name already, like the deposit, clay picker upper, whatever it's called. I've got a short memory. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible. But yeah, that's good. So we've got more clay coming in, which will speed up the whole process. But yeah, it's like Anno. You have houses, you upgrade them, you get to the next level, then you're going to need more houses, or no, more buildings to upgrade these houses. And so it'll be a constant upgrading, which some people find a bit pointless. I quite enjoy it for a bit, but as this is early access, we only get to tier 2 at the moment. So I'll take you to tier 2, and then I'll show you what this game has to offer. So there you go. So I've upgraded this house. It now is going to need a lot more different things. So we have iron's been unlocked now, and coal. So we can now get to making, I guess iron, coal makes steel. So we're going to try and make some steel bars. I said iron at the beginning, but it's steel, definitely steel. So that's what we're going to be aiming for. We're going to try and level up our people in our little town, on this planet, future city. We'll level them up, get them more things that they want. And as you can see, it's quite dark. So I'm going to look at the brightness settings. So we've got quite a lot of information. Graphics were set very high, so it's as good as you can get. We'll upgrade the brightness. No, brightness was not nice. Don't upgrade that. Okay, here we go. So, just looking around, upgrading this place. Each of these buildings takes 6 clay bricks. So, you need a good economy at the beginning to keep going. And as you run out of power, you're going to need more power. Oh, let's drop the coal mine. So we have coal, we have iron ore, and now we can build an iron smeltery. I have actually neglected fruit farms. These people are going to want this juicy stuff. So I need fruit, I need sugar, and it makes juice. So built this here down near this warehouse, as I want it near the warehouse or the spaceport, but the warehouse is just down here. Might as well use it. Okay, so around the side to the right, it looks like you can't really build on it. That's not really obvious, but that's okay. This left side works quite nicely. And I don't want to go too close to the houses because I want them to be as available as possible to build more houses if needed, so that I can upgrade people, so I can have more people and do more unlocks. So when you get to a certain number of people, you can unlock the next tier. So we're looking to upgrade more and more. So we've got plenty of power. Our money is ticking up. We're working on our juice. It's our juicing, and we've got to actually work out how much of each thing we need. So fruit farm is 1 every 10 seconds and 1 every 10 seconds of sugar. That's good, and then we can make the juicer. We need 20 clay, and that is 1 every 10 seconds as well. So that's the perfect ratio, 3 to 1. That's brilliant. And we need the next level of people living on our island to unlock energy, coal energy. So you can drop a coal mine, but you can't drop a coal mine in the coal energy section, though it's exactly the same, so that's a bit weird. But until we get there, we still need more power so that we can upgrade our people and give them more stuff. So we've upgraded, dropped another wind park, so we need 10 to upgrade. It gives us 20 energy, so it's good. And as you can see, like some games, wind blocks other wind farms, but on this, not yet is it a thing where they're close together, they punish you. But let's keep trying to upgrade. As you can see, we've got juice. We've got most things. We've got juice coming through. But we're going to keep working through these levels. Use that iron and coal we've got. Try and make a steelworks. So this is an iron smeltery. Smelts it down to iron and then makes steel, which technically isn't correct. It should be iron and coal. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. It's early days. It's quite fun. You have multiple levels. Seems the way. And you got this upgrade button that I'm using here. So you just click on the upgrade button and just click on a load of things. And if you've got enough clay bricks, it goes to work. Now, everything's 100%. But if anything starts dropping and struggles to be in production, and it goes to 0% and back up to 100, 0 and 100, they won't be happy to upgrade to keep them fully 100 the whole time. So that's quite fun to balance out the economy. As you can see, money-wise, we're still not making money. We're going to have to upgrade these people, and these residences get bigger, from the 10 people to 20 people. And so they start filling up more, and the more you please them, the more people move in, and when they're fully pleased, they'll be at 20 out of 20. But we need more people to be upgraded. And as you can see, we've upgraded. We've got the next section of happy people. And so we can now, I guess, do a science people. Yeah, because it's science signed at the bottom. So we're on the science setting at the moment. So we're looking to save up for steelworks. We can start getting the steel economy going, as we've got iron coming, which is pointless, but we want steel because that gets used buildings later on. We have loads of resources on the map and on these different planets, but so far in tier 2 we're not really using that many. We will go to another planet at some point, but for now we don't need to. But this game still has quite a lot of good stuff. So I've dropped another coal mine. I selected it from the energy section, but you can do it from either steel or energy. And now I want to build a coal mine, but we're out of energy, so we can't build a coal mine until we have more energy, or things will start shutting down. So we just probably do one more, maybe two. We'll stick with one for now. Wind park. I'm thinking of building another warehouse over there and setting up these sections, but no, let's just keep what we've got for the moment. There we go. We want to build this coal power plant, really. Here we go. I can afford it now. The clay's in, and we can drop it. Can't drop it to the right, which is annoying. We're getting quite busy. Oh, we have. Say that. I did click. I don't know why it didn't make it. It doesn't make a noise when you click. So obviously I dropped it and then didn't notice. But yeah, if you notice when you click on things on the menu, it makes a noise. But when you drop things, it doesn't make a noise. Alright, so we need 200 people who love science, loads. So we're going to drop some more houses, make some more money, and then we're going to try and look to upgrade them if they're happy. Hopefully they are happy. If not, we'll have to drop more cotton workwear things or vegetables. How much do we need? Still, we're ticking up slowly. So we've got coal on this island, we've got iron, but we don't seem to have this copper. Now we're going to have to find another island if we want copper. At some point we're going to have to save up for a spaceport, put it in our ship, 10 brick and 5 iron. So I don't know really how to do this. Just right click on this spaceport, see if anything changes. Oh yes, perfect. Look, there's a little button that's turned up. And we want to just click on that. Oh, there we go. Clay bricks and steel. Man, that is good. So that just clicking around in this game, it shows that it's quite, I've got the word of what it means, but it's intuitive. That's the word. Like you think of, oh, maybe I should right click, left click, and it seems to work. So that's good. So well done, game makers. It's intuitive. Now this planet has copper, 5 of it, 5 copper deposits on this planet. It's also got like uranium and stuff. But here we go. Let's drop a spaceport between these two copper. I know they're copper because they look like copper on the map. So we have clay over there. So we could set up clay deposits here to help an economy here to help us build. But I reckon we just go between the planets. Now we have 3 clay deposits on one planet, 3 on the other. Here we go. Set up a new trade route. This is how easy it is. We want to go from one planet to the other. I can't remember the names of the different planets, but in the top corner we've got Maxima and we've got Future City. So we want to drop off the clay. Is that right? Unload, load. This is a bit confusing. I struggle with this in the tutorial. No, we want bricks, not clay. That's stupid. Sorry. Yep, bricks. We want it to load and unload. I think that's correct. And now here it goes. We want to try and see if it does anything when it comes over here. We still actually don't have enough people, but we've put in the infrastructure in early. So click on this. It's not grab the clay from here. Hopefully it will come and grab the clay over here. Good. And we can rename our trade route. Now, if you've ever played Anno, you know this is a massive part of Anno. But this isn't Anno. This is a game made by someone indie company. But where it's cool and different is in Anno, you normally do islands and you travel between islands. Whereas here we've got planets, and planets revolve around the sun, or the star here. I shouldn't call it the sun because it's not our solar system. But anyway, and so they will move, and so they'll probably get further and further away or closer and closer, which will make trade routes not as predictable and not as reliable. Oh, we seem to have struggled with workwear So we should probably set up some more workwear. Running out of space. This is a bit far out. Now this is a nice bit of green. So let's drop 2 here. Let's get a warehouse in between them. Let's put the farms down. So we have a nice bit of space. So I thought let's use it. It's 2 to 1. So we need 2 of these to 1 factory. I've dropped not enough, but we'll go back and fix that in a second. Oh, we're short on energy. So that's probably a bit of an issue. We'll ignore that for now. How's this one doing? Is it getting its clay? Yes, we've got 22 clay. So that's cool. Here it is over here. So we still need a fair few more. And then we can get sand and we can get more resources to get the little computer. Now we want to send any of the copper we get back. So we don't want to load, we want to unload. And load it here. That is correct. So that should automatically happen. I'm not using my spaceship for anything else. There's no AI and there's no killing other people or aliens yet. So I only really need this ship to be doing trade routes for now. But I'm sure that'll be in the game as they've got a military focus for stuff. Okay, so let's upgrade more of these. We've got loads of clay bricks, so loads of upgrading. Really get the numbers going. It was 300, not 200. I said 200, but just a bit blind. But 300 sciencey people. Hopefully they're getting their workwear now, so they'll stay happy. We're doing good. We're getting through it. So we're now about 250 out of 300, so I need to upgrade a few more. And the happier you make them, the more that move in. But you still need to have enough houses to be able to afford to get to the next section. So I think it's 13 out of 20 at the moment. How happy they are, but they need to be more happy. So we'll try and make them more happy. But we've unlocked it. We've gone to the next section. So let's get some copper. It's level 2 or page 2 on this. It's also unlocked bakery products, which we'll have to get to. Let's grab this ship. Try and find our space port. Now we're in the sun, which is nice. Let's yep, some steel, and we've got some clay bricks. I've not got the steel traveling between, so I have to manually grab it, take it over, because the level 2 stuff tends to be used more resources, so we need steel. I'm sure later on the different tiers will have a lot more resources. Like we have a green place and oil, which I haven't used yet in this game, and I don't think it's in this game yet. So we'll get this guy to carry on doing this trading thing, which is great. We can now drop this and this. So we have 2 copper mines, and that will get the copper, and the drones will take it to the center, and then we'll pick it up and take it to base. Now we could set up a whole copper and sand thing and do all of just transport the electronics, but I think I'm going to do everything on this one planet, as we don't really need anything else from the other planets. So as you can see on the map, it's quite a long way to go for our ship at the moment, and as you can see, as things will revolve, that will become more of an issue. Okay, fully upgraded all the houses. We no longer have any poor people. I say people, less fancy people, and we have lots of scientists moving in. Okay, so I've got to think about how to sort out these hollow displays for people's houses. You know, people need to have their kids play on their iPads to keep them not crying and keep them happy. So let's get to work on that. I've got loads of resources, loads of iron and well, it's coal. So I'm gonna, as you can see, I've got 130 coal, 90 iron ore, and just there's no need for all of those resources. So let's start spending them, speeding things up. Let's drop some power plants as we're low on power. We've got loads of spare coal, so we might as well use that. But things are going well. We can start thinking about the next section. We want sand mines, okay? As you can see, the arrows are kind of obvious what we need next. So we'll look at trying to sort that out. We need a bit more clay. I think we're taking the clay away, so we should probably stop that. trade at some point. You got to drop this sand on the coast. It's 2 to 1. 2 to 1, and then that's 1 to, when I say 1 to 1, 1 to 20 seconds. So I need 2 of these really, and then I need 1 of the electronics things, or the glass manufacturer, I can't remember, but I need to set it up. But the clay and the irons is a bit slow. We've got 3 clay things and it's still slow. Things seem to be working well. We have steelworks is working. It's a bit slow, but it will do. It will do. Let's drop another sand place, and then we want a glass smeltery slightly next to a warehouse. We've got to wait for our clay to come in, so it's a bit of waiting in this game. So let's build more coal power plants as we've got coal spare. Might as well make the most of it. There's loads of coal on this planet. Look, we've got 7 different deposits, and it's cool that you can just click through them. That's quite cool. Just makes sense, you know, in a game. If you click on it, it shows you where they are. That's cool. I like that. I like that in a game. Now, when I played this game, I didn't really know what it's going to be like. It's early access. It's free to play at the moment, so you can jump on it yourself if you like it. They will look to release this early next year in 2023, so still a long way to be developed. But it just got under my skin, this game. Like, it was fun. I just played it. Just, you know, why not? I like these kind of games, and yeah, I was expecting it to be. It was free to play, so I didn't really know what to expect. But I love it. Yeah, it's great fun. It's just good fun. Does everything I want it to. It entertains me for a bit of time, and it's well made. I'm looking forward to what they produce at the end. As you say, this game could go very, very far, I think. It's a bit of development, and if not, it's a great start to the indie company, and it can only really go up from here. So well done, guys. I like this game. Still waiting for the semiconductor factory to kick in, and after those have kicked in, I can drop the hollow display things. So we've got a few of those. Have I dropped the glass smeltery? I don't think I have. So need a bit more clay, a bit more steel, and I've got a lot of deposits and stuff, but it's still taking a bit of time. But these games are always like this. Like, it takes a while to get everything set up. Once it's set up, it just kind of runs itself, which is kind of nice. So we've got our coal and iron, and we've still got loads of it backed up. As you can see, the camera's a little weird, moving in certain directions. It doesn't like to go in certain directions, so although the planet is round, you don't really move around it. You always kind of face in the same direction. So this, like, sand that looks like a fish in front of the screen, that'll always be in the same position no matter what rotation you do. So you're limited to what your rotation is. Sometimes the camera can get a bit feisty. As you can see, I could drop more houses and upgrade more get more scientists in. But instead, I'm going to get to the hollow factory as soon as I can. And once I get to the hollow factory, more people will be happy in their houses, so more people will move in, and I don't have to drop more houses and keep more people happy with vegetables. But here we go, hollow factory is dropped. When eventually the drones come over, it might start working. Yeah, it dropped both the semiconductors and the glass off, and there we're working. So we have hollow screens, was I saying? Hollow displays. So we've got the glass. We have the sand, which is 2 to 1, and copper is 1 to 1. So there you go. So it's very easy maths to work out how much you need of everything. Every 10 seconds it produces, which is quite nice. I'm sure as you go further down the tiers, there'll be more to think about, things to balance that are harder. Oh, and we're going to need more power. Also, we've unlocked some more buildings now. We've got to 400. We can now do bakery. Bakery, you can drop on any planet. You don't need certain seeds on your planet. For those who played Anno 14.04, is it? Yeah, I think it's right. And we need oat milk. So we're going to grow our milk. We don't want cows, we're going to grow it. So we found a nice bit of green over here. Nice load of space. Things seem to teleport around, so as long as it's in a warehouse, people are happy. I can't build on these trees. It's 1 to 1. This is 1 to what? 1 to 10. Sorry, 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Let's drop that in here then. Let's leave a bit of room. That's 4 farms. Really, I've only got a wheat meal. I'm gonna need 20k. I need to stop this clay. Yeah, they've got enough. I think that's probably the issue. I'm probably sure the other place has loads of clay, but we could go grab it and drag it back, but it will get done. So on the right, we've got loads of things that get distracted by those. Oh, we've unlocked the cinema. I should have seen that. Yes, we've got the cinema. That will keep people happy. That will make us more money. And as you can see, we're actually making money. Look at that. Unbelievable. We're up 255. And to make more money faster, you need to upgrade everything. And then you spend money to make money. And then at one point in the game, something will go wrong and everyone will be unhappy and you lose all your money. And then you have to restart again and try and build up. But that's just doom and gloom. Ignore that. But yeah, we've got good power. Money is going up. I mean, we spend money every time we drop a building. But there you go, camera bugging out a little bit. Go to page 2. We've got the oat milk farm and we've only got the wheat farm. And then we want to have the wheat mill, which will drop. There we go, and that's 1 to 1 as well. And the wheat farm is definitely more. Yeah, I am right, and that's 1 to 1. So wait for 25 clay, and then we have enough power. Yeah, so a few things that we're waiting for. I'm sure if someone tried to kill you and try to take your base over. What have I done there? What have I? No, I've got another wheat farm. And I've dropped one there already, so I've trapped it. But that's okay. I should delete that and restart. But I'm making money, so I can't really be bothered. Right, so I'm going to send clay back here. So I've been sending clay over there, and it doesn't need clay anymore. So we'll set up it to come back, and we want to have. I've lost myself. We have oat milk. We have wheat. We have a wheat mill, and we want industrial bakery, which is 1 to 2. So we have 2 oat milks, 2 wheat farms, and 2 wheat mills. Very easy. And then we can drop the industrial bakery, and that should work at full speed. And we have the steel for it, so that's good. Yep, things are working nicely. Oh, there we go. It's dropped off all that clay, so that's good going. And we can unlock new spaceships apparently. So, we can now build the industrial bakery. So let's go and build that. Nice and close to the warehouse, right next to it. So that's good. So I'll get its resources quick. And here is the small spaceship thing. We run out of power, so we'll quickly just deal with that. And our money has fallen completely. Now this is a spaceship thing. Makes spaceships. So we'll drop it right here. And you can make a small cargo ship. Or the ship we've already got. So let's make a small cargo ship just to show you how it works. Doesn't use power until you click an actual thing on it. Zoom in, can we see it being built? There's some kind of little like robot floating up and down. See, it's quite cool, this game. Like, there's lots going on. You can see the smelteries. The drones seem to vanish and disappear and drop stuff off instantly. Some of them go straight through the roofs. It's quite hard to move around slowly, like with the keypads, like WASD. So it's quite neat, and little objects moving around. I kind of like the artwork. It's hex based, so some people hate hex based, but some people like it. It works quite well. At the moment, as everything kind of flows from these warehouses, you can kind of just build stuff close to it, and it doesn't really matter. It's quite simple at the moment. I don't know how advanced the game makers want to be. We'll see. Now we have our world eater. It's called a world eater. You can rename your ships as well, which is cool. Our world eater. This looks quite cool. Little cargo ship. It's quite fast. So I guess we should probably stick that on the trade route rather than our other ship, which is called our Gallop ship, which is the name I do go by. Here we go, stick it on. And it will go do its thing, and off it goes. So that's pretty cool. Works quite well. We seem to have people who they still want vegetables, so they're not completely happy. But yep, here's some veggies. Where should we stick them? We'll stick them over it with the bread. Takes 5 fields. There we go. 5 fields for this one as well. Alright, then there you go. We're making loads of money. Although we're losing it when we're building all these buildings. So, oh, they're also short on bread. But they're happy on bread at the same time. I feel like I made a mistake on the bread, but I can't quite remember what. I've been talking too much to notice. Probably in the comments someone will be shouting at me saying you've done something wrong, and I probably have, so sorry. But for loads of resources, basically got as far in the game as this game currently has in alpha, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Everything's upgraded, everything's working. I've only really used one planet, the other one's just kind of there, but yeah, it's been a fun game. So there we have it. That is Planet S. That's everything that is in the game so far. As you can see, it's actually quite fun, quite a good game. It's quite charming really, and I'm looking forward to where it goes, because at the moment there's a lot of foundation being put in place, a lot more resources to explore in the future, and a lot of planets, and I'm interested to see how trading between different planets is going to work, and how if there's an AI, how that's going to affect the game, how they might fight you and attack you, which means there's quieter times of you waiting for resources, means you can go around and blow people's bases up. I'm not sure, but that sounds like fun to me. But yeah, so far it's a good, fun game. I recommend you giving it a go. It's free to play, and when it comes out in the future, if you guys are keen, when it goes to further stages, I'm more than happy to play this game and tell you how I think it's going and the way it's going. And also, as I said before, the designers, the indie company who are making the game, said they'd love to hear feedback. So please, if you do really like this game and you want to go a certain route and you like the way it's going, give them some tips, give them some ideas. They might take it on, they might not, but it's worth, giving an ask. People always saying they don't like games for certain reasons. Well, for this one, if you have your say, maybe you will like it because they will put what you want into it. But anyway, that's Planet S. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.